Good morning, everyone. Just a little note today. What we're going to be doing, I'm going to be working with my guide, my Lucerne, who is my trance guide, who will overshadow me. My voice will change, different things will change what I'm doing, but he's going to talk about balance within our work, balance within our vibration, balance within our work. So we're going to be talking. He'll be talking about that. So I'm going to go for a while. You're going to notice after a little bit my voice will change, but I'm going to let him just slide in. And if you kind of know how trance works, I go with Lucerne and I allow Lucerne to jump in to work through me. A lot of times I have no idea what he's saying, what he's doing, what he's communicating at that point. Then there's overshadowing, a slight trance, a light vibration of overshadowing, which actually is going to allow me to still be kind of present, but kind of pushed off to the side, but still kind of a little bit be present. I won't remember what Lucerne said, but I will have a conscious that he is working through me. So the question is what with my trance with Lucerne? He'll talk and he'll go for quite some time, but trance is kind of this connection to the vibration of spirit, the vibration of connecting to your higher self, your higher vibration, connecting to that. So with that, I'll talk a little bit about our balance, and then I'll let Lucerne come in and speak also. So the vibration with spirit, the vibration with the connection to spirit, through our work, through balancing what we actually do in our lives, as far as mediums, as far as healers, as far as practitioners in our lives, we have this need in our lives. I think we do have a need in our lives to help, to encourage, to get people to where they need to be. And with our work, with our conscious work in our lives, we're going to be able to connect to a higher sense of consciousness. But as practitioners, we all kind of give of ourselves. We want to help the world. We want to create and help and encourage. So we bring through a lot of energy, a lot of vibration on our own part, hoping that people will cross our paths, and also help us to get us to help more people. So with our work, we have to kind of draw lines or barriers within the vibration of where we feel like we personally need to be. Not because we need to change the world, but how our physicality, our vibration, our spiritual connection to spirit is. Because when I deal with Lucerne, which is my trance guide, Lucerne is a being that has traveled in many other dimensions, many other places in the spirit world. Hasn't incarnated here. He has told me that from the spirit world. He has never incarnated here, but he said, I have incarnated. I have been in other dimensions within the spirit world, and to other dimensions. So then Lucerne will overshadow. He'll come up next to me, and usually when I'm in deep trance, I'm totally out of it. I don't have any idea what Lucerne is doing, but when I do this kind of work, with Lucerne, I'm just kind of pushed kind of to the side of the vibration. I still know Lucerne is here. My voice will change. Different things within the vibration will change, but I know that he's here. I know that he has arrived. So I know that he's here, and I won't remember what he says, but I'm going to allow him to come in here in a few minutes and speak and talk and do what he thinks he needs to do. So I will do that, and I just keep talking until he kind of overshadows me and kind of takes over. So, but the question with this is our balance within our work, and getting our balance within our work, not because we have to balance everything in our lives. We have to balance our work within our lives. We have to balance it. And that mostly connects to a higher sense of consciousness within ourselves, because we have to believe that we are worth it. As practitioners, we are worth saving. I had a lady tell me one time, we are all worth saving. We have to be worth saving because we have to have that strong connection within our lives that be worth that connection in our lives. So I'm going to let Lucerne come in here in a minute. So, but allow the vibration. And Lucerne will bring through a lot of information, a lot of things, but allow yourself to understand that Lucerne has incarnated here, but he has experience from other guides. There's 47 other individuals that travel with Lucerne. There's a group of consciousness, a group of energy, a group of vibration. Tobias, Arlene, Margaret. These are people in that group that actually have incarnated here, have been on this earth plane, so they have a really good understanding of what the earth plane is. Stern might, but he has traveled other dimensions. He has that understanding, so it kind of mixes quite well with Lucerne. The vibration with Lucerne is the question here. Is Lucerne is a vibration of spirit, vibration, and I have overshadowed now, and I want you to understand that I will do my best to encourage you along your path, around the vibration of who you are within your life. And I want you to truly understand that Spirit is here with you. Spirit is constantly traveling with you in your work and your vibration within your life and through your mediumship. Through that connection to Spirit, that is connection to that higher sense of consciousness, that higher sense of vibration within someone's life. And when you sit here and work with us from the spirit world, we actually put protections around you from our dimension, our vibration. You can understand that you can protect yourself through small increments of telling yourself your highest and best. You can tell yourself that you are enlightened, you are balanced, I am this, I am that. But remember that when you work with the spirit world and a group of spirits that have attached themselves to you, you are actually been put in the vibration of understanding that true nature of you. Remember, your guides will protect you. They will put that circle of protection around you. And then the other guides that come into the vibration, that come into your vibration, they do not take away from the circle of evidence around you. They do not. That other groups of people that enter your vibration, encourage the circles, the strength of the vibration that is protecting you. Not taking anything away from it, but strengthens it. If it does not strengthen your vibration or connect to you in a higher sense of consciousness, it is not that spirit that will be let in next to you. The spirits are next to you because you have allowed them to be there. You have crossed the T's, dotted the I's, and allowed them to be there in your vibration. And ask yourself, for the spirits that are communicating with you from the spirit world, are they the ones you truly want communicating with you? That is the discussion, the vibration within your life that you need to have with your guides, with your higher self, of where you are. Your mediumship in this lifetime should work for you, whether you're doing mediumship, healing, or balancing in your life. It should work for you. It should be something that you compel within your life and hold cherished part of your vibration. Because it is not some kind of ritual vibration or spiritual connection to spirit. It is that vibration of your higher self touching the spirit, the universal energy, getting yourself with the flow with that vibration. And when you are with the flow of that vibration, you will feel it, my dear children. You will feel it. You will feel that vibration. So the power within your vibration, connecting the power, understanding what you have, guides you along the path. Sometimes along the path in our lives, in our connection to the spirit world, we have to kind of readjust, re-envision, readjust our journey. Sometimes our journey gets propelled in a direction that no longer works for us as a spiritual vibration. But it would have worked before. It has always been this whole connection of working in the vibration. But there's always been this connection of where spirit is. Where is spirit? Is it here? Is it around us? Is it floating above us? Where is spirit? Spirit attracts to us through everything and every vibration we do in our lives. It attracts to our vibration when we want to help someone. Our thought, that vibrational thought that we have when we want to heal someone or help someone, it attracts the individuals in and around our vibration that have those tools to help them, those tools to guide them to a different vibration within their life. We also have that intuition within our lives of where our path is. And that's what I wanted to speak to you a little bit about today, about your path, your guidance, your vibration within your life. Your path in your life should work for you. It should place something within your vibration. It should connect to you and be part of your energy field within your life. Remember that when you travel the journey, when you are on the journey within your life, make sure that you truly understand the path that is ahead of you. And sometimes you might not be able to. Sometimes our paths are set in our lives not for the well-being of our total energy field, but the well-being of the universal energy or the universal consciousness. Sometimes we are on paths not to affect us, but to affect the universal energy. And sometimes that path cannot change for us until that universal energy is satisfied. It has been put in motion. We have changed in few people's lives, and then we move to another energy within our own lives, within our vibration. Allow yourself to find that true nature within you and where you ask yourself. Have that discussion with your higher self, and that is through getting quiet or meditating within your life. Allowing yourself to speak to your higher self. That is a key, too, for us. Because when you ask for guidance, when you ask for direction in your lives, we are standing at the ready to help you. Sometimes we bring things that you think that you didn't need, didn't want in your life, but they are there. We place things in your life that you need at that moment, that vibration within your life. As you move forward, those tools, the situations, the people you need in your life. And remember, the people, the vibrations you need in your life should fit the vibration for you. It should not be something you say, oh, I think it might fit. It should work. It should fall into place for you. Sure, we place things in your life, but we can only place the things in front of you. But it is that other consciousness that lives within you that explains things to you that you have to quiet. And that's a journey for a lot of individuals this lifetime, is to quiet that noise within our lives. That noise in the background, that noise that filters in and around your auric field. We're always trying to quiet that. And sometimes through meditation you can't, and sometimes through just maybe walking or having a walking meditation in your life, maybe that situation within your life. But we have to realize that everything within your life is a journey. It is a vibration within your life to get you to where you need to be. Remember that when you start on this journey with your power within your life, your daily work, your connection to spirit. This is a work in process. It is not you're finished and today you became this beautiful medium and the work is done. The work is never done. It's never done here on the other side or here in your existence, in your life here. Because every year, every moment, every second within your life takes you in a journey within your life. It takes you to where you need to be. And sometimes the journey might not be in a place that we feel comfortable in, but we are there for a reason. And those are the parts of the journey that you need to ask for the guidance from your spirit, from your higher self, from your direction within your life. Allow yourself to listen to us. We don't have all the answers. I'm not going to tell you that we have every answer that we have. But remember, we know what the journey is. Treat your life as your work and your life as you standing on a path. There's a path ahead of you, and there are different paths that lead off from that path. There are splitter paths that split you off from the path that you are supposed to follow. We can't stop you from looking at those splitter paths that filter off into the vibration. It's like laying a tree on the ground and all the limbs stretching out away from the tree. The trunk is still in the center of the tree, but there are different limbs fanning off to the side. And so many times in our lives we decide that we should venture off on one of those excursions, one of those vibrations there, only to find out that the vibration was not really meant for us. It was never that connection for us. So then we have to kind of climb ourselves back or bind ourselves back in that connection with the trunk of the tree again. Then we climb the tree again. Not like we don't ask you not to go off path, but we ask you to actually adjust your vibration. Because some people are here on the earth plane to be in service, to help, to encourage, to be that light, that beacon of light. They're off in the distance. We call individuals like you light workers, individuals that carry a light within their being. They're not there to correct everyone's light or correct the vibration around individuals, but they are there to light the path. They give a small glimmer of light in the darkness to allow you to see that glimmer of light. And that's why your guides are with you. Most of you here today have lived many, many lifetimes, many encouragements on this earth plane. Doesn't mean that this was your best or your worst. It is a lifetime. It is a journey that you chose from the spirit side of life. You were born at a certain time. You were connected to a certain vibration. You were born within a family tree. During your life, you started the root system and started moving your way up through the trunk of the tree. As you move through that vibration, a lot of the limbs, the vibrations that you come in contact with before the age of 18, are there part of the family tree, part of that vibration of family. And we allow this vibration to connect to us because they are family. But as we get older, past a cycle, as I call it, the third cycle of the vibration, we allow ourselves to venture away from it, maybe create our own tree, our own vibrational tree. Not to stay within the tree we were born under, but a different tree that we have planted and nurtured and watered to allow it to grow and for us to follow that. We have to find yourself where you are. Maybe some of you in your life are sitting under a tree. The tree doesn't really work for you anymore. It's family, you know. You feel like you have to be part of that vibration. But it does not mean in your life that you have to keep sitting under the same tree. And when you do this business, when you do your power within your business and you do this work, it doesn't mean if you are getting a certain amount of people in your life and you feel like, oh, this is not good for me, this doesn't quite work for me, then venture away from the tree and maybe find another place to fall, another place to find your passion. We have to do that in our lives. We have to find that true passion in our lives with this work. This work has different avenues which you can work at. Through being a healer, a worker, a coach for someone, to help someone, to encourage them. Maybe you're getting information directly from Spirit and you can write it down on a piece of paper and do the automatic writing or the journaling from the Spirit world in your life. Maybe you connect to Spirit and you connect to a higher sense of consciousness within your life. Maybe you need to kind of work at that. Maybe you are one of those people that are an extremely talented speaker. You can encourage people and bless people by the words that you say to them. There are different gifts in the work of working the Spirit. A lot of people will try to put it in one gift. Oh, you're a medium, or you're a healer, or you're this. But there are so many other gifts within this work that each and every one of us could have. Because that is the work of Spirit. We work with your individual vibration. That will tell you that maybe your vibration, maybe you're an oak tree and you are supposed to be an elm. Maybe this beautiful pine tree landing off in the distance, but maybe you were supposed to be something else than you were born under. Allow yourself to talk to your vibration.
When I do services with Lewis, I sit there and I explain to individuals that you have to speak to me. You have to talk to me. You have to understand me. You have to say something to me. I don't know you want to speak to me if you don't say something. So when I come to you for a message, or I want to give you a message, and you say nothing, you sit there very quietly in the corner of the auditorium, I can't speak to you. I don't know what to say to you because I don't have that connection to you. Even though your guides follow you, they are within your vibration. They follow your energy field. It does not mean in the vibration within your life that they can hear you. They are there, but you must speak to them. Tell them what is going on in your life. Tell them, be advocates. In the beginning there was the word, the voice, the sound, the vibration, the sound in the beginning. So even today it is the sound, the vibration of sound within your life. The sound of the direct voice. Sometimes you asked in your life, and you can ask all you want in your life, subconsciously through your vibration. And let it go through everything within your auric field and allow it to come out to the spirit world. And we in the spirit world hear something totally different than what you actually wanted to ask us, because it had to go through all these filters. That's why it works differently with different mediums, different people that do this work. They allow it to go through every cylinder, every vibration, and they beat the vibration of the message up before it gets to the individual who needs it. Allowing ourselves to be that channel, that vibration of energy from the spirit world, allowing you to connect to your higher sense of consciousness. The power within your life is how much power do you expect in your life with your vibration? How do you expect the power to be here? We can only give you as much as you are able to accept in your life. How to not save the power, but how to adjust your work, how to still be capable of doing it. I've watched through years of being on this planet, of traveling here from the spirit world, and I've watched so many individuals who have been in this work, who have been in here and got discouraged, not because they were not any good at the work. They got discouraged because they were not speaking the work, speaking to their guides, speaking to their higher self, speaking to that vibration of spirit. So many times people do that in their lives, and they get discouraged, or they follow as I said here, sometimes we get in our work and it's a nice little tree, and we follow the trunk of the tree. Then we get down the tree and somebody tells us that we should probably try that. And we venture off into that limb, or that vibration, that side call, I call it. Then all of a sudden it doesn't work for us. But we've tried so long that I've got ourselves lost in that vibration. We've got ourselves lost on that limb, that we cannot find our way back to the trunk of the tree, and we get ourselves discouraged. Eventually we'll get ourselves back to the tree, but by that time the discouragement has already set in, and then you don't do the work. We're not saying in the spirit world that you cannot follow a limb and go off path for a while. We're not saying that. But as you venture into these vibrations within your life, does it work for you? Does it fit the vibration for you? I don't care if you learn a new type of mediumship, a new type of healing for your vibration. And it is supposed to be part of your auric field, part of your energy balance. Everything about that situation should work for you. Give it as much energy as you personally can in your life, but it should work for you. It should bring that energy within your life. And if it doesn't work for you, if it doesn't connect to the vibration for you, walk away. Move on to another venue, another vibration. Don't get yourself lost on the path. No one is the light, the door, the way. No one is that. We are all on our own conscious journey within our lives. And through our higher self is where we will enter the spirit world when we leave here. It's what we believe in, what we propel within our lives, and what we truly believe in is the door we knock on when we get to the other side. It is not because we followed somebody with the light, the way, the vibration. It is because we have learned within our vibration what we, our field, need. Remember, there are spiritual teachers that have been in this earth plane since the beginning of time. There have been spiritual beings that have been here to help, that have been here to encourage. But when they tell you to go inward, become as a child, to speak to guides, we allow ourselves to try to believe that, but then we're told we can't. But allow yourself to believe that you are a spiritual being. There have been many, many, many lifetimes within your auric field that you have lived and died. You have followed a path. You have followed a journey in that lifetime. And you've learned from it. It has become part of yourselves. Now you enter this lifetime where you are at this point, and you are following a path, a journey in your life. So I said here at the beginning of here that some of the journey you might take in your life might not work extremely well for you, but you have to ask yourself, why are you here? Is this working for you? Do you need to change the forward motion of your journey? Even with clients and people that you have within your life, ask yourself quietly, am I really good for this individual? Can I get them to where they need to be? Is the energy that I'm sharing from my vibration going to help them in the way that I'm sending it? We have to ask ourselves that a lot. When I help Lewis with trance healing and I touch base with individuals for healing, the energy with that vibration is very simple. Some people will come to the events and receive the healing that I have to propel towards them. That others are only there for some reason, I guess, but the energy does not place itself in them, but filters off to someone who needs the energy. So energy is never wasted. It is just filtered off to other individuals, other situations around you. You must always trust yourself in your connection to the vibration of spirit. And if you don't, then take your moment, take a break. Some of us need a break from spirit. Some of us need a break from the energy of spirit because it's too much sometimes. So we have to kind of sit and readjust and reset and re-envision in our lives. Allow yourself to find your true passion in your life, your passion. That's it. That's all it comes down to, because the vibration of working in this business, is not the vibration of saying, I am going to help the world, I am going to create the world, What you do in your life is create the vibration around you. I explained to Lewis many years ago, there are people that probably live down the street from you, right now, in your life, that you will never cross paths with, you will never connect to, they will never be part of your vibration. They are within their own vibration of travel, not within yours. You, throughout your life, will meet and greet and encourage the individuals that are supposed to cross your paths. If you need to cross someone's path, your guides will move, rearrange, and reset your life in a direction. And remember, in this lifetime, it is when things are happening in your life. When you go to work and there's all of a sudden there's a detour. You have to take a detour. You have to go off your daily routine, your vibration in your life. You should be watchful of those moments, because those are the moments where can take you in a new vibration within your life. Those are the moments we can talk to you more extensively, because you aren't following the same path, the same journey, the same vibration within your life. You've traveled into a new direction within your vibration. So be watchful of when you are out of your daily routine in your life. It allows teachers, instructors, and guides and spirit to help you even more in your life. Allow yourself to believe in yourself. I know that's a hard thing in the South Plane, to have people believe in themselves. Believe in yourself. Because if you don't believe in yourself, you're not going to get the work to where it needs to be. Believe in your vibration. Believe in your vibration. Believe that you're doing the best that you can. If there's energy that you need within your life, Spirit should try to give it to you so you can see it. Ask for guidance. Ask for higher consciousness. Then there's always the way you understand Spirit, or understand the connection to Spirit within your life. What do you believe is speaking to you? What do you believe is working with you? Is it guardian angels? Is it angelic force? Is it an energy from a past life, an incarnation, that you have pulled the energy from to get the knowledge within this lifetime? Maybe there's a lifetime in your life that you lived, that you encouraged in your life, and you blessed people. And then when the time comes in this lifetime that you need that expertise, that vibration, that's part of that past life, it actually reemerges itself as insight, as intuition within your life. And you're surprised that you were able to do it, because you're very surprised. But remember, it is already there within you from a past incarnation, a past life. Listen to yourself. Always listen to yourself. If you're on the limb of that tree and it's not working for you, then step away, step back, step away and ask, is this good for you? Does it work for you? Spirit should give you signs. A lot of your guides will work with signs. Send you butterflies, send you other signs from the spirit world. They give you an idea if you're in the right space, the right vibration within your life. But there's always the journey within your life, the journey and the vibration within your life. Never the connection of understanding here. If you understand that you're on the right path, and you will be, you'll find all the doors open to you and get you to where you need to be. If you're miserable and you want to be miserable and you want to head down a journey, we in the spirit world can accommodate that. It is where you believe you need to be, and that's that voice within you needs to change. That voice, that inner voice in your vibration, telling you that you can achieve something or be putting something in motion. But trust yourself. I really want you to understand that, because the energy, the power within your being, the power within your business, understanding how you work with spirit, is a gift. It's a vibrational gift that we give you, that we propel within your vibration. And you just have to open the book. Look at the book. I have to tell you that many years ago, when I was working with Lou, and I explained to him that he could work with spirit quite well. And he was sitting with an individual, helping the older gentleman not pass to spirit, but just sitting with him as he was making his transition. And there is a group of spirits on the other side. They come and read to you from very spiritual intuition books. They come and read to the individual of these books. And a lot of people that are gifted within this vibration will be able to, when they're sitting with someone, getting somebody ready to cross to the spirit world, they'll see these people standing in the room reading. They are reading to themselves, they're reading to the person's higher self. Especially the ones who have not unlocked the door to their true consciousness. The ones who have traveled through this life not understanding truly. And this information that they read from these books opens that door before they're passing, allowing them to see a different light, a different vibration than what they saw on this earth plane. Don't wait till you're getting ready to pass to the spirit world to unlock the door of the spiritual knowledge within your life. And I can unlock it for you, or Lewis can unlock it for you, but all the person that can unlock it for you is you. And that the key is not usually hanging on a little hook in front of you. The key has been tucked into your pocket when you got here. And through your lifetime, you're searching around trying to find the key. The old spiritual story of spiritualism is very simple. That people wanted to hide man's divinity. And the one God said, hide in the bottom of the ocean. And the massive major guide said, no, man will look for it there. He said, hide man's divinity on the highest mountain. The major guide said, no, man will find it there. And then the one major guide said, why don't we just hide the divinity within man? He'll never look for it there. And sometimes we don't look for it there. We're always checking in your life something outside of you. There's a book, or there's a service, or there's an individual, or there's a person that's going to bring you divinity. It's going to bring you enlightenment and encouragement. Sure, they will bring you information. They will bring you the tools, the vibration for you to find that true essence within your life. But they can never take you to divinity. They can only give you the tools for you to get yourself there. So if you're walking in your life today, and the power is kind of draining from your business, you're getting tired of the work, you're getting tired of the vibration, talk to your guides. Allow them to encourage you. That's why they're there. That's why I beat up on Lou every once in a while and get him to understand that he's in the work, he's in the vibration. Yes, he's here. But allow yourself to find your passion, wherever the spiritual work is. And it's where you personally need to be. Trust yourself. Don't go down a path in your life and decide that it's not the path and keep going down the same path. When you know that it's not the right path, then back away. Step back to the trunk of the tree. Don't keep walking down the limbs of the tree. And if you do that in your life, you'll stop yourself from going on too many excursions in your life. You'll allow yourself to stay not focused to the tree trunk, but able to pick the excursions that you want to be on, instead of just being dragged on them. All right, I allowed Lucerne to come, and so hopefully he talked. I'm hoping that vibration with him, he talked. I really wanted to kind of get back. I could hear him speaking and talking and talking in the vibration, and I really wanted to kind of really connect for the balance within our work, the balance that we're doing in our work, the balance that we are connecting in our vibration, our balance within our lives, our balance. And when Lucerne speaks about balance, I know he speaks about connecting and balance in situations within our lives. But we have to realize that balancing our work, balancing our energy field, balancing our being within our lives, balancing us. It's like the work that I do with mediumship, and then I do healing, and I do this trance work with Lucerne. So there's a lot of the stuff within the work I have to balance. I have to kind of balance my direction as I walk the path. I can't exhaust myself, and I'd be no good for myself or good for others that I'm supposed to help if I'm totally exhausted from the situation. I have to allow myself to know when it's time to say, I need to take a break, or I'm not going to work today. I'm just not going to do it today. I need to take a break today. Listen to yourself, because that's a lot of this more of just listening to your vibration to balance yourself, to balance the work. Spirit will help you balance it, but that's because Spirit is there. They want to work through you. They want to be part of your vibration. They want to be part of you.
Well, Lucerne says that you pick your journey, you pick your vibration. I've worked with Lucerne for, God, probably over 30-some years. And Lucerne is this whole connection of a being that wants to help, and he wants to encourage and tries to give knowledge. And the question here is, I listen. I don't, some of the knowledge from that group, some of it might not be what I would feel like should be mine, but doesn't mean I have to take it. When I teach classes, I don't tell people in my class that, oh my God, you need to learn this, and this is what I'm going to teach you, and you better learn this. What I do is I give people the information. I give them all the tools and the information for them to look at. And then once they look at it, then they make an understanding within themselves to figure out that's what works for them, what fits the vibration for them. Does that fit? It's not like I'm forcing them to do that. I used to have teachers in my life that used to say, you're going to do mediumship this way, and that's the only way you can do it, and the only way we're going to accept you doing it. Well, I didn't last too long in that class, because I'm not made like everyone. We're not made exactly like everyone in our life. We're not made like that. We're not made that we need to be the same vibration. We can't. Every medium, every healer, every vibration of spiritual work is different. We accomplish things differently because that is the energy field we're on. I think when I heard Lucerne, I listened to a little bit of stuff what he was saying about the tree limbs around our vibration. Some of us could be born on a pine tree, and we're just walking that pine tree. We're doing the best we can with that pine tree. But really, as we get older in our lives, we were supposed to not be a pine tree anymore. We're supposed to be a majestic oak. But some of us stay being that pine tree, knowing that there's something better planned for us, that we should be the majestic oak, but we don't go, because we're afraid to leave the comfort of this vibration within our lives. Don't ask yourself before you get stuck in a part of your life. When I deal with clients and people in my life, and they go, Louis, I can't go. I have family. I got to take care of family, and I got this and I got that. But I really want to get out of here. But I got this and I got this and I got that, and I really got to step. But they're miserable. They're just totally, completely miserable in their vibration within their life. But they can't see that they need to turn away from where they are to venture to where they need to be. And once they get there, they'll go, oh my God, I should have made this choice years ago. But trying to get yourself from that direction to here. And I know in our lives we have people, situational life, we believe that we're responsible for, that we're supposed to help, that we're supposed to connect to, and that connects to the vibration. But this true life is when our life is not connected to us, but when we're sharing the energy within our lives, the balance of our work. That includes the balance of your relationships, balance of your work that you receive money from, balance from your spiritual work, for your spiritual upliftment. There's balancing going on all around you each and every day. There's somebody sitting on the seesaw with you every single day, and you're trying to balance the work every single day. But there's different avenues of balancing work. You might be a caregiver taking care of someone, and there's a lot of work doing that. Then you have kids you have to take care of. Then you have relationships you have to take care of. Then you have a job you have to take care of. And then all these things you have to balance this whole situation in your life. It's just not the spiritual work, but the other things within your life. And it comes to us when you work with spirit or you work with a connection to the spiritual vibration, you have to look. Ask yourself. Just quietly ask yourself, does it work for you? Does it fit the vibration for you? Well, I just heard Lucerne coming through again. Does it fit the vibration for you? Does it fit the connection to your vibration? Does it? And if not, ask your guides, okay, this isn't working. Why? Show me why. Then watch what goes on in the vibration ahead of you. I watch for things in my life. I watch how things work. I watch how things work. We had to go somewhere today, and we had to put gas in the car, got out of the car, walked towards the store, and there were 5 pennies laying on the ground. 5 brand new pennies laying there. So my wife picked them up. 5 pennies. 5. So we get inside the store, we're ordering some breakfast before we're waiting for something, we're ordering some breakfast, and the bill came to 555. Huh. So 5 and 5 pennies. Now the bill says 555. So I keep that in my head. I go, there's a sign. There's got to be a sign. There's something Spirit's trying to show me. So I need to pay attention to the number 5. I need to pay attention to that. Because that's something Spirit's trying to show me. That's what I do. I watch what actually propels itself. There was a reason why I got out of my car, put gas in at that gas station, walked to the store, and saw the 5 pennies. It's a reason I stopped at that particular store, ordered that particular vibration in my life, and it came up to 555. There's a reason for that. Reason. There's always a reason why these things happen. Coincidence? Yes, but there's a reason. It's the same thing with classes and teachers that appear in your life. They aren't. Some of teachers are through our lives to give us a little information. I always tell people when I do work, and I tell people, go watch people work. Go watch them do their mediumship, do their healing. Watch them. Watch what they're doing. Watch what they're doing. Spiritual churches are really good churches if you're sitting in the church and you're watching people, what they're doing, how they're healing, how they're working with Spirit. You'll learn a lot from that. On top of that, you'll learn what to do, what you should possibly do with your mediumship work or your healing work. But you'll also get to see what you don't want to do. What you don't want to do, what you would not want to do. Then it gives you a little bit of a knowledge here in the vibration. I had somebody that was going to be a life coach. She wanted to be a life coach. She was going to be a life coach. So I gave her a number of a friend of mine that's been working as a life coach for many, many years. I said, go talk to her. Pick her brain a little bit. Figure out if there's something that she does that you might like. If you're looking to do this work and looking to do mediumship or looking to do healing or looking to do being a motivational speaker, being a life coach, being whatever you plan on doing in this work, find somebody that's already been doing it for a while. Somebody that's been doing it for a while. Sure, you might not like everything they do, but there are parts of the vibration that you'll probably just love, that will just click for you. Because when I started doing Lucerne, that was many, many years ago. Before that, there was Charles Davenport, and he was here. There was a Mildred that came in with Charles, and they would work with my trance mediumship, getting me ready for Lucerne. But I spent a few years with Charles. I spent a few years with Charles and Mildred. Billy's still around. Charles and Mildred are still there. They don't communicate out loud anymore. They're just part of the group. And Billy will communicate every once in a while. He'll come through and communicate. And Lucerne communicates now. But I had to kind of watch how the avenue was working. Because I could have just stayed with Charles and never ventured to Lucerne, never went in that direction, just stayed safe with Charles. But I felt the energy from Lucerne that I should probably speak to him. I should talk to him. And I did that. And through mediumship, and I explain to people, I teach mediumship, but it's not, mediumship is not one size fits all. It's not this one vibration go, that's it. That's the vibration. No, there's not one goal. There's not one gold ticket. And I'm going, that's it. There you go. There's many pieces of the vibration, many pieces of the puzzle. Spiritual work, spiritual connection, balancing your work is like a jigsaw puzzle. We have the pieces. We just got to figure out where they all fit. That's all. And by letting people into your life, understanding what they're doing, or watching what's going on around you, then figure out where the pieces fit for you. Because you got to remember, the puzzle that's sitting in front of you is not somebody else's puzzle. It's not somebody else's vibration. It's yours. That puzzle is directly designed for you. Nobody else in the world can put that puzzle together but you. And you have to look at it. You have to understand how that puzzle works for you, how it fits the vibration for you. Not because you're allowing somebody else to put it together. People could put it together for you and try to steal some of the pieces. And then you're sitting there bewildered, figuring out why the puzzle isn't going together. Because you've allowed somebody else to take control of that vibration. And sometimes we allow our jobs to take control. Family, relationships, different things in our life to take complete control of our being. Complete control. So allow yourself to find that passion within your work, that passion with what you do. Whether it's in this work, maybe you do something else. You do something else that you're very content with. Be the best you can be in that. And ask your guides, if there's something else I need to see within this vibration, allow me to see it. And they will gather up their forces, gather up their journeys, and they will come towards you and bring you what you absolutely need in your life. But we only see, people think that spirit is going to come here and going to save you. Huh. No, they don't. They bring caution tape, duct tape, but no saving tape. What they do in your life is they bring you things when you ask for it. They allow you to have your free will and choice to go wherever you want to go. Now, if you have to be somewhere to affect someone's life or affect something in someone's life, they, in turn, will bring it because they have to get you there. But as you move through your life, they will bring you things as you ask for them. And that is your higher self. Sure, we all have these guides, these people that follow us. But the higher self in your vibration has the final word, has the final word of what you do, of where you go. So you should always ask yourself, what kind of tree are you? Are you still in this tree that you've had since birth? Or have you ventured off to a new forest, a new journey in your life? I really wanted to bring Lucerne through today and help you guys with understanding the balancing of work, the balancing of your life. And it's not just the spiritual work. It's the balancing of situations within your life. It is the parents that you're taking care of. It is the family that you're raising. It is the job that you're paying the bills and creating. And I know we're all in a part of our life right now that a lot of these things have been thrown into kind of craziness right now. Because some of us are out of work, some of us, we can't visit our families. It's just a little bit of craziness going on in our lives. But sometimes we're put in these situations, as I said, sometimes we're taking off course. We're put in a different direction in our lives. And then it allows us to see different energies because we are not following the same routine. We're in a different routine now. We're in a different vibration. The Spirit's trying to show us a different routine within our lives. Somebody that's not working and trying to raise their kids and put them through school and have homeschooling in Texas is probably not having the same situation happen in Baltimore. Because it's a different vibration, a different family group, a different family situation. They're still going through the same thing, but in different vibrations. So whatever is going on in your life right now, somebody else might not be experiencing the same thing you are, but you're experiencing it. That's what you ask your guides, because it is your puzzle, your tree, your vibration, not theirs, yours. So allow yourself to find that connection for you. And I hope that you guys enjoyed this today, enjoyed this. And I want to know that we're going to do it again next week. I have it on my website of where to go. I'm going to try to get back on Zoom. I'm going to try to be back on Zoom again. I'm working at that. Because I just want to tape myself instead of the whole group of you. So I'm still working on that, trying to get that set. So, but for right now, we're still going to be on free conference call. So next week, tune in. We'll be talking again, and then Lucerne will come at some later date. I'll have him back up again to speak again. So I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I hope that I helped you in some way today, helped you and got you